What is up? I am gonna be cracking some slabs. I'm gonna be cracking PSA, CGC, even though this is CSG, but the slab is still the same. They just rebranded the label, but it's still the same slab. BGS, SGC, and even a tag slab. They should all they can all kind of crack the same. We'll see which one's harder than the others. Obviously none of these should crack with your hands, and I don't want to, I don't want to mess up the card because I actually do want this. You know what, I forgot sleeves, but this one feels like you can hear it, like almost like it wants to snap. See, this definitely you can't do it with BGS. This is tough too. So I don't want to do this one because this one feels the most flexible. But they are coming out with an upgrade which might help with that. And then I'll bring this out. So this was one of those personal ones that you get when you go to a card show. So you take a picture and then they hook you up. But the problem is, as soon as I opened it, it was slippery and it fell out of my hands and it hit the corner and it broke. So unfortunately, it's damaged. So either I have to buy another one or leave it as is. But since I'll use it for this example, but if you guys haven't checked them out, they're actually pretty good. I might submit some stuff to them soon because I really like the clear slabs. Kind of like, see how they're both kind of clear. So that's why I'd like the CGC slabs, because they honestly both feel the same. They're like almost the same size. So they're essentially like almost the same size as the PSA. Let's see, maybe. Oh, they're not even, but yeah, now they're even. But they feel less plasticky than the PSA, I would say. And they're cleaner. I don't know. There's something about the PSAs that just look like I can't explain it, but to me, maybe this part, maybe it's just the gray that always throws me off, but yeah. So yeah, and then I maybe it's kind of cracked, so maybe it kind of cracks easier because of that, but I don't want to do that either because I don't want to mess up the car. But yeah, so essentially, you've pretty sure that you've seen some videos online of how many different ways to do it, and you can either grab just something. What you definitely don't want to do is put force on it, meaning you don't want to hammer anything. I'm guessing you can maybe drill and then pick it up, but the problem with the drill is you could slip, and then I would hope that if you slip and you'd have time to stop, but I don't know, you can't say. But essentially the easiest way would just be we'll start with the SGC, and I definitely don't want to damage the card. So I would say if you have any of these, I would say probably the easiest one would be this here. Essentially what you want to do, grab the corner, always grab the corner along the side where the labeling is. Don't use this side because you don't want to damage the card. You kind of just want to grab it, squeeze it, and then even give it a little, just squeezing it alone is already cracking it, as you heard, but maybe you can even give it a little force and pull up. Obviously I don't like to have pieces flying all over me, so you want to cover it with a towel or a shirt or whatever, and then give it a little twist and it'll do it. So yeah, so that was pretty easy. And then you don't want to do it too much, because then I mean, it's just a crack, but you see. So then what you want to do is always go across, and then just essentially just put it through, and then it just goes off. And then, like I said, I forgot my sleeves and stuff, so I won't be sleeving it up, but you can keep that with it. And that was pretty easy. You see how all these little pieces go off. And then it's easier to clean, so let's see. I'll just take it off just to see how less of a mess there is. I don't know. Let me try. I've never done it with one of these, but I guess you could. It definitely felt a little harder than the SGC, but let me do it this way to compare. I mean, the integrity is probably already. It's definitely a little harder than the SGC, that's for sure. I don't care about the labeling. I guess in that case, I'll just take out the card so I don't mess it up. I mean, it's a damn 7. But so as you can see, card still good to go. I may resubmit the cards because some of these, honestly, let's say for example the CGC, I wanted to test them out when I first got it, because when they first came out they were like $8 to grade, and PSA I think was like over a year when I sent this one in, and then BGS wasn't even like accepting submissions I think at the time, and so they were $8 and I wanted to try them out. Man, they were a difficult grade. I sent a lot of PC stuff because I didn't really care about the grade, but then when I saw some of the grades I got, it was just like, damn. So yeah, so let's see. Let me just make sure. I don't want the camera to fall. So it's probably just as tough as PSA to crack, but it was easier to run the flathead through it. And then there's your little diamond if you want to take it off. Cool. And then we have, I bought this back in, I want to say 2007 at like my local card shop. They used to have like auctions on the wall, and I've never really been a football guy, and they told me you gotta collect Brady. Alright, this one's tough. This one's tough. So I was like, alright, I'll start collecting Brady. They never mentioned which Brady. No, I'm joking. I wasn't that stupid. I think the auction was like, it was like $1 at the time, $1, and I ended up winning it. And I was like, okay, but yeah, till this day I never collected football. But oh yeah, you know what? I forgot. I was supposed to. These come in a little bag, like a penny sleeve almost, but it's sealed. So you want to cut it, obviously probably from the top. You can see there's more space. And then, but yeah, I didn't care about this card, so that's why I didn't do it. But this one was definitely the hardest one to crack so far. And then this is the tag. Oh, and this is the Star Wars edition. As you can see, it's called May 4th limited edition. So that's cool. Wow, that kind of hit me in the face. That's how you want to have the bag. See, or not the bag, sorry. For that exact reason, because half an inch lower and that could have hit me in the eye. Damn. See, so that's one thing you want to avoid in doing is this, because now that turns into an issue of trying to open this card. I mean, obviously this is just my own custom card, so I don't care. I mean, obviously I do care about it, but if this was a different card, then you kind of have to be super careful. And then yeah, the card still good. So yeah, check it out. That's easy, you know. I would say these just a simple tool, one tool. Grab it, twist up, hold it down, twist that. I'll try to show you. See, and then that's all you need to do. You know, maybe even grab it more of the corner. If you use one of these cutters, you can just cut one of the edges off. Bam, simple as that. But obviously, the bigger they are, the easier it's gonna be. And then just slide parallel, or is it perpendicular? Perpendicular to the card. And then, you know, just pop up and you're good to go. Cool. I would say the hardest one was definitely BGS, to at least break, but opening it was tough. And then the easiest one would have been SGC. Cool. All right, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys out later. Peace.